What is going on, Adventure Nation? Today we're going on a boat to look at glaciers. This is the Motorhome Experiment.
On a boat.
We're so excited about going into a boat. We love cruises, trains.
This is the Lulu Belle, and it's supposed to be one of the better boats here for going out onto the Prince William Sound. Is that where we're going? I think it's the Prince William Sound. And supposedly we're going to see whales, we're going to see sea lions, we're going to see otters, and hopefully orcas. We're hoping to see orcas.
I paid for it.
Kevin specially ordered the orcas, told them to make sure that they were out there.
No promises here. Just let's see what we see. That's it.
But we are going to go to the foot of a receding glacier, and there's supposed to be something called calving, which I thought was like whales giving birth, but I found out that it's an iceberg breaking off. So we're going to go see that. And that's the Lulu Belle right there. There is only one thing I can tell you about the boat. It's named the Lulu Belle. Oh, two things. And it's Captain Fred. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Good morning.
Whoa! Captain! It's going crazy now. Whoa! I'm going through some crazy waves.
Yeah, but they can see out the window that it's not moving.
That's okay.
This right here is the Anderson Waterfall, and the little one over here is called Cascade Waterfall. Absolutely incredible. The views around this entire boat are amazing. Lori's hanging around up top. Very, very cool. Holy smokes, I cannot believe how close he gets. Holy crap.
Oh my god, I
Oh
can't
my
believe we're
god.
Let us swim.
That is like the lady can touch the wall.
Yeah, a low wave.
Okay, this isn't exactly super calm water. For him to be able to get this big of a boat that close to the rocks and not hit anything is absolutely insane. So cool. That is the little pocket that we were just inside with the boat. That was some fine captaining there.
Number on them. Someone been branded. Yeah, they have. We'll tell you about that. One night away.
Once again, in close. Look at that. What do you think, Lori?
How close it gets. Like people can literally touch the wall. That's how close he gets.
Couldn't get that on one of the bigger boats, huh?
And there he is. Or she, I don't know what it is. Male or female, can't tell. See the footprints? He's just ahead of the footprints. Follow the footprints. The smooth spots in the water. Because he's coming up, just ahead of the footprints. Watch him. He's just getting close to the surface. Straight ahead. There you go. Oh, tail time. Tail time. Yes. Get him.
Yes.
Alright. Now, 2 minutes, you're supposed to be up again. Just near the surface. This is a good whale. Come right beside it. Right out my window.
The white.
It's not very deep here now. It's only 49 feet deep. So
We're almost out to the big glacier, just enjoying some Skittles, some hot cider,
what about this?
and some soda.
Look, I figured
How's it been so far?
if we all
Oh, it has been amazing. We have seen otters, sea lions, a whale,
California sea lions, those
puffins.
have those boots.
That's it?
Much. What? Wow,
That's all?
amazing.
It's pretty amazing so far.
Yeah.
Rarely will you see a sea otter out of water, and they're sitting there on their little iceberg. That's pretty cool. Are you nice and toasty, my
We're
friend?
still 3.5 miles away.
That's crazy. Oh, and he wants to. We're 3 miles away, and he wants to get us within a quarter of a mile. That's just awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, we're now within a mile or two of the Columbia Glacier, and it's gotten a wee bit nippy.
The temperature drops so much. I'm glad I came prepared.
Yeah, we were told to prepare for 30-degree temperatures, and they weren't kidding.
Oh, this one
Especially
has
when the
to
boat's at full clip.
We have to get up closer.
Unbelievable. As you can see now, we're pretty much surrounded on all sides by icebergs. Captain Fred is navigating his way through and trying to get us within a quarter of a mile of the glacier. Pretty insane.
Should we sing the Titanic song?
Let's not do that. So we are here at the Columbia Glacier, and this has got to be one of the craziest things we have ever done. And if the camera's shaking, it's because I'm frozen, my hands are frozen, and I'm trying to keep it steady.
It's 38 degrees, the captain just said, so it's pretty chilly. But yeah, this is one of the coolest experiences. No, it's like you're literally shaking so much.
I understand I'm shaking, but you got to keep talking to the camera. It's not going to stop shaking.
No, but it's like if the image is gonna be like this.
I understand, there's nothing we can do. It's cold.
It's one of the coolest experiences we had RVing, just being right here, right by the glacier. It's what, July, mid-July?
Yes.
And we're here.
And did we mention
looking
it's
at
cold?
I mean, but the wildlife we have seen, just the views, it's amazing.
What? You got the wrong camera.
I think I got.
And he had it.
I think I got some of it.
I think you had the GoPro.
All right, here we are at the Columbia Glacier, and you see right behind me calving.
Yep.
No, it didn't work. Here we are at the Columbia Glacier, and this is calving. Didn't work again. We're trying to make it work.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay, you
you're
try
doing it the right way. Okay. What's up, everybody? This is Kevin. I'm at the Columbia Glacier. See it all right here. And this is calving. We're almost there. Hold on, I just gotta pick the right spot. I think it's maybe. Hey, you guys, tell me in the comments when I'm pointing to the right part where it's calving.
You can hear all the ice. Sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies. We've seen lots of calving, but nothing in front of our faces or in front of the camera. So Captain Fred's just hanging out. I don't think he's ever gonna leave. He's gonna stay until we see it. All right, guys, Kevin and I are gonna show you how to make a glacier calve. You ready?
Hold on.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You didn't try hard enough, Paul.
No, I think you weren't trying hard enough.
Man, I always know I put 110% in everything I do.
Oh, maybe we need to do jazz hands.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's not jazz hands. What the hell was that? You were shooting lightning bolts. This is jazz hands, dog.
Oh. Okay, one more time.
1, 2, 3. He's never done jazz hands before. I swear to God, he's waving at the glacier. He thinks it's a geisha. Come on.
A geisha will know how to do jazz hands.
Yeah, exactly. Hands up, and you wave.
That's what I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You're like, hey.
Yeah, well, I can't feel my hands, let alone do jazz hands.
1, out the back of the boat. 2, 3. Man,
And nothing happened.
This is like one of those deals where you're driving down the road and it doesn't look like the road's gonna make it through the mountain, but it just does. And like, it doesn't look like he can get through here, but he just does. It's crazy. And the 3-hour tour is now almost done. I think it was about 6 hours though.
Of Alaska.
More like
More like 7 hours.
no,
On behalf of
8,
Megan,
9 hours, because it's 7:45 right
Nadine
now.
and
It is.
So I
myself.
did 11.
9-hour cruise that we just went on. That was
We
pretty
enjoy
awesome.
bringing them to you. Then
Oh, yeah.
we'll feel we've done a good job. Again, thank you all very, very much for coming along.
This here is Captain Fred. He's the one that took care of us all day long. This young lady here, I don't know her name. What's your name?
Nadine.
Nadine. And then that young lady up there, your name?
Katie.
Katie?
Yeah.
Katie and Nadine.
Captain Katie.
Captain Fred.
Back her up her Katie.
It was amazing. If you guys are in Valdez, come and do the Lulu Belle. Awesome.
Just such
Thank you, sir.
so good.
Appreciate it so much.
So good. Y'all take care.
After the little cruise today, we dropped all of our bikes and stuff off back at the campground. Now we're out having dinner and just walking around close to the marina where we grabbed the boat. Marina's over there. Just kind of walking in what would be considered the main downtown of Valdez. Checking it out.
That is what, like the harbor?
Harbor front. Yeah, I would think harbor front. They told us this place is known as Little Switzerland. The surrounding area, very much so. I mean, the mountains and things are insane. Unbelievable. But as far as the whole town being Little Switzerland.
Have you been there?
Have you been there?
I have not been to Switzerland, but I'm doubting that they have
A sign that says Alaska,
Alaska
on
in
it.
it.
I mean, come on.
None of the stuff is
Yeah,
in
we talking
Switzerland.
trash this place is.
These rabbits are running around everywhere in Valdez. It's
You
craziness.
got like the worst view of the cutest one.
This is probably one of the most unproportionate sign to city size that I've ever seen. Like Valdez, Alaska, it's a huge sign in a very, very small town. That's what happens when you're from oil money. You get that sign. I wonder what the population is here. I'm gonna put that up right here somewhere. Population of
I
Valdez.
should say you should put it like right there.
Put it where? Here?
Right down here.
Or over there?
Not so much up here or over here.
Okay, but in
Down
this
here,
area?
yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so Lorena just picked this red berry off of a bush. Actually, Laura
No,
picked it
Laura
off.
take it.
Wouldn't eat it, so Lori just picked it up and ate it. So, honey, it's nice knowing you. So
Oh, now you got
Just
the poison.
we'll just, and then she just kissed me. Now we're both gonna die. Great.
Cash and life insurance.
So yeah, if you guys could take care of Aussie for us. Here, let me give you the RV key so you can get back in there. Kevin, yeah, he can pick a lock. So
We're going to change the
Warhol.
name to the Motorhome Experience for everybody. We're going to take over the channel. Channel takeover. You got to look at that through the camera.
I'm gonna look at this through the binoculars,
Through the
but
binoculars.
we're over here at the
Correct.
fish hatchery, and like what looks like rapids down in here is all fish.
All right, everybody. This is Paul looking at the fish for the first time.
That is nuts. That is really nuts. Trying to come up around the gate. That's crazy. And can you see them all down there? Just thousands of them piled on each other. If you come out here to the Solomon Hatchery, they've got videos and stuff explaining the whole process. So you can go through and check out the whole thing. Very interesting, but kind of disgusting at the same time.
Okay, this is the worst of the video.
Yeah, this is the worst
The
of
other
the
ones are
videos.
more informative. This is the worst.
This is about getting the eggs and sperminating them or whatever. So,
Killing them, chopping them open
Yeah.
to take the eggs, and that's fine.
but 10 to 15 million eggs a day is their goal. Just absolutely crazy. The wildlife around here that's sustained just by the hatchery is pretty nuts. The sea lions, the seagulls, just craziness. And there's actually a bald eagle over there. You're not gonna be able to see him on camera. He's out on one of the posts through the binoculars. Absolutely gorgeous bird. And those things are a dime a dozen up here. They're everywhere.
This is like an all-you-can-eat buffet for the wildlife.
Yes.
Pretty much.
No, I think they're just ripping the heads off.
Good morning, everybody. We are still here in Valdez. We are at what campground? Can't remember the name of this place. Eagle Crest, I think. Eagle View, something like that. I
At
don't
some
know.
point, the campgrounds just blend names in our head.
Yeah, and we will talk more about it as we get rolling. As you can see, the beautiful hills behind us. The setting is great, but as you can see by the diesel truck idling behind us, and probably hear that,
Yeah.
that part was not so great. So
It
let's
was
talk
an
about
amazing
that.
experience and an awful experience all at once. So let's talk about it inside the coach.
Let's go. As you guys can see, as we're getting into our coach, we're parked next to two famous vloggers.
Let us know in the comments how cool these people are. Woo! Yeah.
All right, as we roll out of the campground there, you can see out our front window the gorgeous view we have. But I mean, if you just turn to the right a little bit, you can see that then we have that view, which is really nice. We do have this particular view out here, which is the back of Safeway.
I would say we got like the actual worst spot of them all. Well, no. That's actually trailer next to us. But one of the worst because we have like the docking area of the Safeway where they have the dumpsters and all that. And on our left, we have the 24-hour car wash and fuel service where it's non-stop. People will wash their cars at 1, 2 in the morning. So, yeah, it's like campground. I don't want to trash it because laundry was amazing. I guess
There's gas right here, there's propane right here.
Yeah, it's like you have all the amenities, everything you need here. The mountains are around us. So if you're parked in the back, you're right next to the mountains or close to the office. Is very quiet. It's just the location. Like if they try to put you close to the Safeway and the gas station, Don't let them do that. What I have seen, all the campgrounds around here, they have about like 4 or 5 of them. All of them are parking lots, so there's no such thing as a pretty campground here. It's just more about your location where you want to be.
Extremely pretty area, I will say, but yes, the campground's not so much.
The area is just beautiful. Like, this is actually in my list of comebacks at some point.
Yeah, I will say that it blows me away. Nobody talks about Valdez when you come to Alaska, and in my opinion, if you come to Alaska and you don't come to Valdez, you missed Alaska, man. Again, one of those places we didn't know was on our bucket list, but now we've crossed it off because absolutely incredible. And the boat ride yesterday, holy smokes, just that close to a glacier in the middle of July. It's 30 degrees out. I mean, it might sound miserable to some people because it was cold, and we're not really cold people.
Be prepared for a very cold.
Oh my goodness. Today we head up the road towards the Anchorage area and the Kenai Peninsula. You can see there that we're 306 miles from Anchorage. Ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's roll. On the way in, we stopped on the side of the road to check out the Worthington Glacier, but there's actually a state recreation site here, so we thought we'd roll in, see if we can get any shots in here while we're on our way by. Hopefully there's a little bit of a turnaround in here for us.
Yeah. It's long spots though.
Yeah, there are long spots. Looks like there's a little trail that rolls up closer to the glacier. We're not doing anything illegal.
That up there, that's the lookout. Now we're off path.
We're on a path. It doesn't say don't come down here. She's just... But we're gonna go up there further. Alright, I will say the Worthington Glacier is a fairly mild hike up and well worth it. You got to be careful when you're up right at the face of the glacier because rocks, huge rocks were falling over the top of the glacier and crashing right in front of us, so careful with that.
One almost hit Paul, but didn't happen.
See what I have to put up with?
I know, I love you, babe.
It's only because we're heading back to the car and she needs a ride.
Worthington Glacier, worth it.
I see what you did there. That was a great little impromptu hike, Lorena.
Yes, actually, just a quick 45 minutes stop, but totally worth it.
And now it's time to hit the road again.
Yes.
Let's do it. If you couldn't tell by the look out our front windshield, the Glen Highway has taken a turn for the absolute best. A little bit of dips and stuff every now and then, but that's any highway, especially in one of these things. but the views are absolutely spectacular as we come up onto the Mantuska Glacier area. So, craziness. Is that them? That's them. If they have signal, tell them to pull over at the next stop. So we're out at this badass boondocking spot here on the side of the Glen Highway. This particular area here is just the two of our RVs. So we're out here having ourselves a little fire. Oh Lord, it's a fire. And so we thought we'd just talk to you guys for just a little bit and then close this bad boy out. So we are on the Glen Highway. We are just shy of Palmer, Alaska. And I think we're going to be stopping in at Palmer and then heading over to Anchorage, spending some time in Anchorage before we head down into the Kenai Peninsula. So that should be cool. We've had an absolutely amazing week with time in Valdez, Alaska, and then our boat tour with Captain Fred on the Lulu Belle was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
You have to go ride the Lulu Belle with Captain Fred to understand all this, but just a great guy. He literally commentated for 8 of the 9 hours that we were on the boat, so absolutely incredible. But that was a great time. This is where we're gonna end this one. If this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us, and that means they have to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It would be equally as cool if you like the video, and we'll see you again next time. Bye guys. You're off. And into the fire with yous. Here we are at the Columbia Glacier.
You're the geisha.